What is up, everyone? It is Mystic Wonder here, and today I am bringing you the creation of Limitless. Man, oh man, am I excited to share this track with you all and talk about it. It was quite a time putting this song together, and it all just happened. I was not expecting to make this song. So, like I said before, you know how I was branching off into other genres? I was exploring sounds, I was exploring themes, listening to other songs for inspiration, and it all just happened. So, let's talk about it. Limitless. Why did I call this song Limitless? I called this song Limitless because it represents breaking boundaries. And I'm sure you could see that's the theme for the releases that I've put out for this year so far. Primarily a dubstep artist, I've stepped out into hardstyle, drum and bass, and now hybrid trap or festival trap. We'll just call it hybrid trap because I really don't know what to call this. And if you've listened to some of my older music, I used to produce a good amount of, I guess it was called hard trap, but I pivoted back into dubstep, and that's where I feel most comfortable now and where I reside. But I wanted to step back out into this. And like I've said, from my inspiration coming from going to shows and, going to festivals and just hearing different kinds of music, I was really inspired to make something that would sound awesome at a festival. And I really think that this song does that. It accomplishes all of what I wanted it to. Let's break it down. Very memorable opening. These, synth patterns, melodies, bass line with these vocal chops. And that's the motif throughout the song, these vocal chops. Beyond that, it really just combines a lot of different elements. So, that's what I said. I don't know a genre to call this, but I think it sounds really cool, and it would certainly go hard at a festival. My whole thought process in creating this song is just, how would this sound being played live? That was my whole thought process in creating this entire song. Going back to the breakdown of the song, let's talk about the structure. We already talked about the intro, the build up. So for the first drop, we have a fake out drop. Just wanted to put that in there for some substance. We go into a standard kind of trap drum pattern with the 808 bass underneath it. And interestingly enough, I wanted to make the bass for this kind of just solid. Not so much like an 808 where the bass is, either the pitch is kind of going down or there's more movement within the sound itself. Just kind of a solid sustain bass made sense for this instance. We have a dubstep synth that's chopping, and that's the pattern that we hear. It goes into the buildup for the second part of the first drop. We bring in the super saw screeches along with, we have these brass stabs that are going throughout. Now let's talk about the second drop, which is probably my favorite. Oh, last thing real quick. So in the second drop, or second part of the first drop, we also have a second fake out where it's just the kicks and then it goes back into the pattern. I just wanted to put as much variation into this as I could, and I think I succeeded in doing that. Very pleased with how it came out. Now let's talk about the second drop. So in the second drop, I just thought of I don't even know what to call this format, but we'll just say like the 3 stabs or whatever, sustains just this really heavy sustain bass. And we do that for the first few parts of the drop, just other chops and stabs, fill synths thrown in there. Then for the second part, it's just this long sustain with the supersaw screeches going on top of it. And for this song, I wanted to just layer as much as I could. Like I said, not only put in as much variation as I could, but layer as much as I could. And I really see the value in layering. And I think this song is a perfect example of that. Now, it's interesting to tie this all up. I never expected to make a song like this. It really just happened when I was exploring sounds and all, looking on Splice for inspiration, and just came across some of these elements. It all just came together. That's really the best way to explain it. So I'm very happy with how the result came out. I'm looking forward to playing this song live. I'm sure it's going to be a great time. It's going to be very high energy. It's what I was going for and what I'm looking forward to. So thank you all so much for your support. I deeply appreciate it. Limitless is out on all platforms. Make sure to go check it out. Links are all down in the description. Thank you all so much for your continuous support. I deeply appreciate all of you. I will see you all in the next video.